Mike, you know, one of the other things that we talked about is this thing of uninterrupted cleaning. I can't say that very quick. But, you know, that was interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that term.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times principals don't understand why we want the bulk of our staff at night, because the more time we get with uninterrupted cleaning, the more stuff we can get done. So the head custodian in a school is usually doing maintenance cleaning, which we've talked about before, where they're just maintaining things. They might be cleaning a little bit of window glass and things, but getting the school ready for the next day, that's where you want your biggest bang for the buck. So if you work from 2:30 to 11, you don't have 8 hours to necessarily clean. Right. So you got to take out the 2 15-minute breaks and the half-hour lunch. You've lost an hour right there. So now we're down to 7.5 hours of cleaning. Now, if you start at 2:30 and school don't let out till 3:30, which is often the case, there's another hour you lost. So when you do that and then you show your principal or teachers or whatever, they start getting a better understanding that, you know, you really don't have all night to clean. And then when you get people who want 2 custodians on the day shift when it's not necessarily necessary, when you show something like that to a principal, they kind of can see what we're doing and they can say, wow. So especially like in a lunchroom, a lot of times you'll have 2 sides to a lunchroom. These kids are eating. When they're dismissed, a new group comes in. So as a custodian, you're going back and forth, back and forth. And it's not necessary you need 2 people to do that. So that's why I always encourage, always try to maximize the amount of uninterrupted cleaning. You're going to have a cleaner school, you're going to have happier parents, teachers, kids, the whole 9 yards.
So does this also go into what I've always talked about? If a custodian could actually just clean, we get a lot done.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't just clean.
Right.
You're talking about the same thing, right?
Absolutely. Same thing with like if you got to set up and tear it down for a banquet or a basketball game. That's going to have an impact on that uninterrupted cleaning we're talking about.
So I guess using your term, how much time does an average custodian really get?
Yeah, I've found it's somewhere between 5 and 6 hours.
Out of an 8-hour shift?
Yeah, just depending. So, yeah, it's tough because, you know, and then you get into that, the custodian should be able to clean X amount of square footage per hour per shift. So it's not that easy to just say that you should be able to clean 25,000 square feet. Again, the uninterrupted cleaning dictates that. So if you only got 4.5 hours to actually clean, that's a lot different from somebody who has 6 hours to clean that same space.
So this goes really back to a lot of things I always say, Mike, is, you know, this is where automated things and actually knowing why I'm doing what I'm doing so that I'm more efficient when I am doing my uninterrupted cleaning.
Right.
I mean, this is what we're really talking about.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, everybody's there for one reason, to get the building healthy.
Right, absolutely.
All right, so that's another one of the tips from Mike, and you know what? We'll have another one for you coming right up.